today I will be showing you this house which I built in The Sims 4. And when I started building this house, I really wanted to create a Winter Wonderland kind of a house, a place where I would love to spend my Christmases at. And I do have to say that I think I succeeded really well. I'm really proud of this house. I think it's my favorite house that I've ever built, and I love it. So please be nice to the house. But without any further ado, let's start this house tour. So here we have the house during nighttime, and I think nighttime is my favorite time to look at this house because you can see all the lights. I tried to not go too overboard with the trees that have lights in them. So I think I scattered them around quite equally. There's a bit more here in the back, but I really like those trees. They're really pretty, especially with the snow. It just like everything glistens. But yes, so that's the main house, and then we could start with the main house actually. On the top floor we have a family room, and I wanted to create a space where you could just sit with your family or with your friends or your pet or just by yourself and have a cup of tea, read your book in front of the fire. The kids could be just sitting on the carpet playing with their new toys that they just got for Christmas. So here we have the fireplace and the seating area and a Christmas tree. And then I also wanted to put a piano in this room because I feel like this would be the kind of room where someone would just play the piano and play some Christmas music with the piano and just make an evening out of it. And then here we have a very small toilet because all that mulled wine comes through quite quickly. And here we have a balcony, nothing crazy, just a bench and a bird bath, I think that was called. And I do have to show you these lights. These flip-flop wall lights, even though they are flip-flops, but they do look really nice from a distance, so I just decided to use them on the top floor. So there we have the top floor, and then the second one where you have I wanted to say the master bedroom, but it's the only bedroom in the house in this the main building, so here's the bedroom. Usually I would put like a lot more clutter in every room, but since this is a Christmas home, like a Christmas house, I wanted to keep it really peaceful, and that's why I went with these colors. And there's a little bit of clutter every now and then you'll find a book somewhere or a mug, but other than that I try to keep it quite clean. So that's the only bedroom in the house, fireplace, and then a little balcony. And then here we have a toilet and then a bath room. Since I wanted this house to be like ultra extra relaxing, I really wanted to separate the toilet from the bathtub. I don't, just the idea of spending a Christmas soaking in a bathtub, relaxing and looking at a toilet, it doesn't really entice me, at least. So yeah, here you can just sit in the bath and look outside. I haven't actually checked what the view is like. Obviously now it's dark outside, so we can't really see anything. Let's change that. There's a tree. That is a very calming view. Anyways, let's continue. Then here we have a room that where you can play chess in, and there's a gramophone where you can play old Christmas songs, and here's a bar. So the one thing about this house is that the shape is pretty awkward to make rooms that make sense, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, here we have a corner that's just this lonely window, no curtains, nothing, you know. It's a bit of an awkward corner, but what can you do? I did my best. It is what it is. And so you could just sit here and play chess and have a few drinks and listen to some old tunes. And then downstairs we have a small living room. I really like these colors, like the color scheme. It's very peaceful. So there's a small living room with some books and a gramophone again. I feel like this would be the kind of house where you just wake up to the fire being lit and there's a smell of Christmas cookies in the air, and you know, that gingerbread smell, and then you just listen to old music, old Christmas music through the gramophone. That would be ideal. And of course a Christmas tree. And then here we have a kitchen. I really like this kitchen. I'm really happy how it turned out. There's a little bit of clutter here, but hey, it never hurt anyone. And I feel like this is a very homey kitchen, like very warm. And for some reason for me, whenever I build a house, I always start with the kitchen, because I feel like the kitchen is the heart of the home and it kind of sets the vibe for the rest of the house. I hope you get what I'm saying, because I think that kitchen is the place where you spend the most time, you know, sitting and eating with your family and just, you know, cooking meals, or watch someone cook meals, as I do. Not a much of a chef, so. But anyways, and don't mind this shelf here. It's having its own little disco, because I kind of had to intertwine these two shelves to, I don't know, make it look nicer, I think, at least in my opinion. So it has its own party going on, but we'll allow it. And of course you need the sweets for Christmas time. What is Christmas without treats and sweets and everything that will rot in your teeth? I think that rhymes. Sweets, treats, and everything that will rot in your teeth. Anyways, moving on. And here we just have a small bathroom. I really like the pink wallpaper, or it's more like a coral right now, but I think during daytime it's more pink. I don't know. Maybe not. But I really like the wallpaper. And I wanted to make a little pink room right here. And those two candles are just floating on the little balcony, so they're in picture now. Then next we have this outdoor area which I really like. I'm really happy how this turned out. So here you could just sit with your friends, family, your pet again, or alone, and just look at the fire and just listen to the sound of the fire and the silence of the nature surrounding you. And maybe there's like hot cocoa or something like that. I'm like I said, I'm really happy how this area turned out. And also this little guy, this this little snowman here, how cute is he? I really like him. He's super cute. I hope you can't really hear it. My neighbors are just doing something neighbor things. What neighbors do, they just make noise, so I hope you can't hear that in the background. But anyways, moving on. So maybe now we can change into more of a daytime so you can see better. Here we have some stairs leading down to this sauna cottage, kind of a house. So here we have a cozy room with a fireplace again, and just another space where you can just, as I mentioned before, sit, have some cocoa, chill out, and not worry about time. Even though there is a clock here, but let's pretend that it's old and it doesn't work and it's stuck to whatever it shows. So it doesn't work, that clock. Let's pretend it doesn't, so we can forget about time. And then here we have a shower, nothing special. This whole sauna, well, we would say, literally in my language, we would say a sauna cottage, which means that there's like a obviously there's a sauna, and then there's some sort of an area where you can relax. And I think this is very Nordic to have this, and therefore the washing space isn't anything crazy. It's just you have a shower, nice, you have a bucket where you can put water and then throw it on the rocks in the sauna. And yeah, and in the sauna I didn't want to put any decorations there. I just put some candles and a bucket. Sauna for me is very sacred. In the sauna you stay silent and you stay still, and you minimize all the what's it called in English? Not irritations, but things that could grab your attention. Let's say it like that. Yeah. So sauna for me is it's a very peaceful place, except during midsummers. That's when you party and in a cottage somewhere, and sauna is very loud. Sauna is a very loud place during midsummer festivities, but now when it's winter, it's the most peaceful place on the earth. Anyways, that's my little sauna rant. And then here I had the idea that when you come out of the sauna, you're like really hot and steaming, then you can just walk through the snow and have a little dip in the cold water and then just go back to the sauna. And yeah, that feels good. That, like, the first few times when you do it, you're like, why am I doing this? But in the fourth, like, I've done it a few times, and when you go in the fourth time, I always get this head rush, and it feels really cool. So yeah, anyways, and here we have a little outhouse, even though the toilet is not the same kind of toilet that outhouses usually have, but still, it's a little small outhouse next to the sauna, so if you need to go. And then here we also have a outhouse, but we have a guest cottage slash room, since there's only one bedroom in the main building. Here's a guest room, just your normal bed, mirror, the wardrobe, the fireplace, and of course again snacks and some games that you can play. And yeah, I absolutely love this painting. I'm thinking about painting one for myself. I love this painting. I don't know why, but it is so wholesome. I love that the chicken and I think are those birds, chicken and the birds and the fox and like all these animals are just having tea, and it's so cute. So that's the guest cottage, I would say. And then we can move on to the workshop. Oh, I absolutely love these reindeers that I put a few of them on the lot so that it looks like there's real reindeer around. And then a birdhouse, and then I also created a small island here with a birdhouse in it, just in case there's like like a hermit bird that doesn't want to share its house with anyone. He can just live here and be happy. And then here we have the workshop, because this house, I thought of this when I was building this house. I wanted to make it into a house where you don't watch TV, you don't scroll with your phone, just watching nonsense on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or anywhere like that. I wanted this house to be a house where you relax, you listen to some old music, and you do outdoor things or just go to the sauna, jump in the lake, maybe ski around a little bit, feed the birds, and then do things with your hands, like knitting and then some woodworking. So we have the bench here, and then some toys, a fireplace of course, and of course a coffee machine. I would love to have a workshop like this. I would go there during my days off and just light the fire, put the coffee on, have a hot cup of coffee, play some old Christmas tunes from the gramophone, and make like a birdhouse or something. That would be a dream, really. And here we have another toilet. And I don't know if the teddy bear should be here, because you never know when you're working with wood if there's like some splinters on the ground and it might get on the teddy bear, but I thought it was cute, so let's pretend that when anyone ever works here, they only work here with the wood, and the wood stuff doesn't go near the teddy bear. What else? Then here's just a little seating area and a bucket. Just a good old bucket. Some reindeers. Stairs to go up to the main house. And here we have a room with a piano in it. I just built this whole thing, this cottagey kind of thing. Sorry, my camera's going weird because sometimes in The Sims when there are high objects next to you, I don't know why, but sometimes the camera goes really high. I don't know why. But anyways, I built this little hut, if you can call it a hut, and didn't really know what to do with it. And then I thought, well, let's just put a piano in there. It looks like a cozy room to just play the piano. I hope it doesn't get too cold in there, but we can pretend again that there's a floor heating in this room and it's really nice and toasty. And yeah, so I think I've shown everything I wanted to show you. And here we have some dots. Oh, one thing I did not know about this. I just stumbled upon this video on YouTube randomly and it has changed my life. So you see these little light bulbs here that decorate the fence, and then you can also see the light bulbs that decorate the foundation of the house. Like this is something that you can add in the game through your sim. Like when you just click on this box with your sim, you can just decorate the house and it does it automatically. And when I realized, like when I saw that on the video, I was like, what? Like like as someone who loves clutter, I have to know this. Like but anyways, I don't really play the game that much anymore. I just build, so maybe that's why I didn't know about that. But I can show you the box that you can use to do that. So you just need to get this box here, and it's called the attic stack decoration box, and it's not even pricey. It's like 80 simoleons, however you say that. Anyways, so this box, you can just click on it with your sim and you can add all these decorations to your house, and it looks really nice. And I was shocked. And you have so many different options there too. You have these light bulbs, and then you have more of a like more color. You have more festive things. It's there's a big variety of things in the box if you just know to click it. So just that's a little tip for anyone who didn't know about that box. Like when I first saw it in the inventory, not in the inventory, but in the activities and skills. So I think I saw it in the decorations also, and I just thought, why? What is this? It's just a box, like nothing amazing. I thought it was just there to be clutter, but no, it's a life-changing box. But anyways, this is the house, and yeah, I'm really proud of it. I really like it. I really wish I could afford a house like this one day. It would be amazing. I would never leave. I would turn into a hermit, like the bird in the back. But okay, yeah. I think that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And yeah, it's I don't really know how to because I don't know if it's still Christmas when where you are, but anyways, if it's Christmas, if it's midsummer, if it's autumn, if it's winter, I wish you a happy day. Thank you. Bye.